So are you a beginner that is looking to start an online business model and you like the idea of AI automation because it's new and nobody's ever heard of it and it's completely automated? You're seeing gurus posting that they're making 40k, 50k a month with their AI automation agency. But ultimately, one, you don't know where to start, and let me tell you now, you're not going to be able to make it work at this moment. In this video, this is for people looking to start an AI automation agency, but this is the model that you need to start in order to succeed now and in the future to actually succeed at AI automation. I'm going to be showing you in this video my own ad account for my own AI automation agency, which is actually SMMA plus SaaS plus AI, and what cost per lead I get for how much I spend, which you will be able to afford. And I'm going to be working it through as to why starting an all-out AI automation agency right now is not going to work, but it will work for the gurus. So let's jump into it. AI automation agency. Any of you that have tried AI automation and have tried selling it like I have knows that nobody cares about AI and they don't know what it is. So if you're going in pitching a chatbot service or some kind of automated flow, that doesn't resonate. Us as beginners, if we're reaching out to local businesses, AI doesn't resonate. And if you're a beginner, that's where you want to start. So you pitched it on the phone. So let's say you're in the car detailing niche. Hi, I've got a AI automation flow, which means when you collect a lead, blah, 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 blah. Nobody cares and you get hung up on. What that means is that your CPL is way too high and your booking rate is too low. So you're going to have to spend probably £400 on ads to get a lead, not even to fill the pipeline, like I'll show you. And your booking rate is too low. So you're going to be cold calling, thinking like, this is normal. I have to make 150 cold calls a day to land a booking. It's not going to work. That's why it's so, the statistics are so low. The reason why beginners can't do this is because you don't have the budget. A guru, if you look into Liam Otley, his agency is making 40k a month. If he's spending £5,000 on ads, if you run thousands of pounds through ads, you're going to make any business model work. You're going to be able to sell to a tiny audience that actually want your service. And these gurus are selling the dream to us beginners, and I know this because I'm in your position. But I found the answer. They're selling the dream, but ultimately we don't have the budget to make it work, at least for now. Over time, like the internet did and like Facebook advertising did, offers will start resonating. What that means is it brings the cost per lead down, which means beginners can start actually cold calling in a humane way where they're doing about 60 to 100 cold calls a day as opposed to never landing an appointment, meaning we can do it, meaning you'll succeed. But ultimately, that is the scam, and that's why AI automation isn't working. This business model, AI automation, SMMA, SaaS, you combine it all into something new, but ultimately, because I know, AI automation is the future, but it's not yet, as you would have seen in my last video. Go and have a look at the last video if you haven't watched it. It's talking about this model I'm about to show you in more depth. I'm going to fly over it, then show you my ads manager and the results we get. So this model, the offer resonates. So it's done for you Facebook ads at $197 a month, which is way too low, but it's to penetrate the market. You don't pay until you book your first consultation, and neither do you set any of the appointments. That's all handled. That is new, it's effective, and it's cost efficient because it's AI. So that's the offer. That resonates, and I'll show you what that resonation, if that's even a word, will look like in a minute. So that means the cost per lead is low, £9 to be exact. It went down lower, but after a bigger enough budget has been spent, that's what we get, £9 a lead. Booking rate is high. I got a list of Coldlytics of 300 direct dials of med spas, because that's the niche I'm in. I only have to make about 5 cold calls before I spark somebody's interest. Most of you have never heard of that, and you've seen people like Charlie Morgan and all these SMMA gurus, Joe Kaplan, telling you have to be making thousands of cold calls a week, ultimately it's saturated. This is why you're here with AI automation, but it's not AI automation, it's this, and you have to start this now. It's beginner friendly. I'll show you why in a minute, which means you ride that AI automation wave. As you know, it's hyped, it's hot at the minute. You can ride that wave in, so when the AI offer resonates, you've got this portfolio to go all in with. And that's what we're doing. So we're selling the SaaS, the SMMA and the AI all together, which you can see in the other video, to a market, getting loads of users because it's cheap. And then we go for the upsell. AI automation, this is what we can automate for you, and ultimately upsell all your clients and come in hot, right? So let's jump into the ads manager and I'll show you what results we get. Here's an ads manager that we run. If you're a beginner, then listen up. You need to find £300, whether that's your part-time job, you ask your dad, or you ask your grandparents, right? The next thing you have to do is create an ad. But if you want to see what ad we run and how we word it, by the way, super niche. Med spa is not enough. Go one more, like laser clinics or Botox or body contouring. That's how you get the low cost per lead as well. If you want to see this ad, go onto my Instagram. It will be linked below. Give it a follow, support, and you can see the ad there. As you can see, the ad worked. It was a really high quality ad. Engagement rate ranking, conversion rate ranking, all above average. Cost per result, £9.50. So we would generate, and I would show you this list if I didn't have to block it all out, but we would generate 31 leads for only 300 quid, save your money. And we have had so many of them, and with this AI system, book them all into my calendar, actually transfer to free trials. And now we're in the process of converting them into paid clients, which is working a treat. If you're a beginner, this is accessible to you. Ultimately, what decides what model you start as a beginner is on your ability to acquire clients. This you can start because you can generate the leads and upsell from there. So there's the gurus saying to everybody you can earn 40k a month selling this AI automation agency for £2,000, a chatbot, BotPress, Stack AI for £2,000 a month. If somebody making £1,000 watching this per client on average order value, let me know in the comments, and I guarantee nobody's doing it. Nobody is selling high ticket AI automation agency services that is as beginner friendly as this model. So if you like this type of video and you want to stick around and learn more about this model and how beginner friendly it is, subscribe and follow me on Instagram, as we're going to be posting more about what we're doing with our agency, how we're upselling them into more complex AI solutions, and getting that 2k plus per month retainer from this pool of leads. If you're an SMMA, switch to this model, generate 31 leads, and then pitch your SMMA service to all of them. We've done that, and we've upsold to 2,000 plus K a month retainers. That is how powerful it is being able to generate a pool of leads like that. So yeah, if you can see the power in this, and you can see why at this very moment, in 6 months' time, it's going to change. But this is how you ride that wave in to AI automation agency. So in 6 months' time, you've got the interest, you've got the audience to market to. If you want to know more, comment down below, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. We're going to be putting more content up just like this one. And ultimately, somebody who's a beginner, and when I say beginner, what is a beginner? A beginner is somebody with no budget. Not about their knowledge, nothing to do with their knowledge, not like school or anything else would teach you what a beginner is. A beginner is budget. A professional can spend. These gurus are experts and they can spend, hence get the results. We can't. So if you want to follow somebody who is a beginner, just like you are watching this video, who wants to be around the AI automation space because they know it's the future, then subscribe and follow me on Instagram. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video where I'll be revealing more about what it is I offer my clients.